Okay, hi YouTube. I haven't been here in a while because I've been working, and on top of that, I've been trying to figure out what am I gonna do for YouTube videos. Like I had got like I had got like 107 subscribers. I mean, I know that doesn't seem like much, but for me that is a lot. But I was like, what am I going to talk about? And I thought like, well, maybe I should do a story time. And I was like, I'm a boring person. Like, what am I going to talk about? So I decided, I'm like, oh well, I can talk about the 2 times I went to Vegas when I was 18 years old. Mind you, I went to Vegas. Okay, so it's gonna be everywhere because I can't remember like some stuff. I can remember if I did it the first time I went or the second time. But I'm gonna try, and this is gonna be all over the place because I never did a story time, and it's like maybe I should have wrote some stuff down first. I don't know, but it started off because I was living in Atlanta. It was me, my older cousin. She moved there when she was about in the fifth or sixth grade, so she's basically from Georgia, I would say. And then it was my cousin who had moved there. This was 2011. My cousin had moved there like 2 or 3 months before I did. And my older cousin was 22. My cousin who moved there before me was 20. And then I was 18. Okay, so I moved there right after I graduated from high school. I was like, I want to go here. But my parents were not having it about me going there for school. Like, I tried to get enrolled in school and everything. I had to get Parent Plus loans and they wouldn't sign it. So, there was that. I was just out there living my life at 18. Like, I did so many fun things that you would never think an 18-year-old would do. Not even, like, out here sleeping around or sleeping with people for money like that. No, I never had sex with anyone while I was there or anything like that. I was just out there like really having fun, like going to the club, going here, going there. It was a bunch of fun. Okay, so the first time we went to Vegas, it was because of, oh, I'm knocking the camera everywhere, but it was because of my older cousin. Like, she was really like, she was about her money and she was about her business. She had all types of niggas taking her out the country, mind you, at 22 years old, taking her out the country, all over the world, seeing some of everything, honey. I'm talking about, I was like, okay, I want to be her, but not all the way like her, but kind of like her. You know what I mean? Like, taking trips, basically. That's all I wanted to do at 18. I was like, oh my God, like, I want to be like her taking trips. But some of the stuff I didn't want to do that she was doing. Okay, so she was talking to this dude. He was an ex-baseball player, but he owned a limousine company. I'm not going to say anybody's names. Some people may know what I'm talking about, but still, I'm not going to say their names because people are nosy. They might try to look them up, and then it's going to be too much. But anyway, so he owned a limousine company. Like, he was mad cool towards me. Like, I didn't agree with some of the things he did, but I mean, that was my cousin, main dude at the time, so it was like, okay, whatever floats her boat. So she was like, she basically was like, okay, y'all, I think such and such is gonna ask y'all, do y'all want to go to Vegas? Like, so just act surprised when he asked. So mind you, we went to Twist every week. Was it Twist or Shout? I don't know. I think it was Twist, Club Twist. It was like a restaurant and it was like a daytime club. It was like down the street from Lennox or across the street from Lennox, something like that. So we would go there every week, and then we would go to Magic City. I believe it was Magic City Mondays every week. Like, living the life, you all, like really living the life. Like, her dude, we would go out there. Of course, me and my cousin who had just moved there, we both had fake IDs or whatever, but we would go there every night. When I say, y'all, her dude was giving us stacks of money like I've never seen, like the hundreds wrapped up. Like, he would give us that every week, y'all. He would give us like 300 to throw at the strippers. Mind you, I'm 18. I'm like, I don't want my money. We would literally carry a purse in there, and he would be so twisted. He'd be like, y'all ran out of that quick? Girl, honey child, I was throwing like $10 out of them hundreds. I'm not even playing. Like, they was walking up to me like, you want to dance? I'm like, huh? No, I want to dance. Go somewhere. I want my money. Girl, I'm talking about girl like I'm really talking to a girlfriend. Y'all, I'm sorry. But anyways, he was just giving out money every week. So I'm like, oh my God, like, this is the life. Mind you, I stayed there for 4 months, so this was going on for 4 months. So he was giving us money every week. Like, we'd stuff it in our purse and be like, he'd be like, y'all out of it that quick? We like, yeah. He's so drunk, he don't even know. So he just passing it out to all of us. We would go spending money on just stupid stuff through the week, and then right back on Monday, we would get it again. It was basically like allowance for going to the club with him. I don't know. But anyway, so she like, it was one day, I think it was on the way to Magic City or leaving Magic City. So he like, I got a question for y'all. That's how he talk. I wonder, do he still talk like that? But anyways, he like, I got a question for y'all. We like, what? He was like in his maybe mid-30s, something like that. I don't know. Early 30s, mid-30s. But he was just like, if I pay for y'all to Vegas, go to Vegas, would y'all want to go? Or something like that. And we like, no, he said, have y'all ever been to Vegas? And we like, do you know where we from? We're from Flint, and we 18 and 20. Do you really think we've been to Vegas? No, we haven't been to Vegas. That's what I was thinking in my head. But I'm like, no, I've never been to Vegas. He like, okay. He's like, I know y'all underage, so if I take y'all to Vegas with me, y'all have to act mature. Mind you, my cousin who was 20, she probably gonna get mad at me, but maybe not, because I joke about it all the time. But at the time, she wasn't really mature. I feel like I was more mature than her at the time. She did a lot of growing. But anyways, so I'm like, I'm looking at her because I'm like, we will see famous people and like she will cut up like, oh my God, and I'm like, oh my God, calm down. It was like a time where my cousin was like, I'm gonna take you to see Boris and go to VIP because they don't know how to act. And she left my cousin and one of her friends, and we went to VIP. Y'all, why they step over the rope to get in VIP? I'm like, this is exactly why she can't take you nowhere, because you do stuff like this. Anyways, I'm getting off subject or whatever, but I was just looking at her like, if you mess this up for us, then we is gonna fight. So we both like, yeah, like we know how to act. Like we not gonna do nothing that would come back on you and your name, because basically he didn't want his name out there like, oh, he hanging out with these young girls, this 18-year-old and da-da-da, and he talking to a 22-year-old. All this stuff. Mind you, he didn't hide us. Like, we would literally go out with him. But I guess he just didn't want it in the news because he was a baseball player and he owned a limousine company that, like, catered to, like, famous people, like, when they come to town to Atlanta. So, he just didn't want his reputation ruined, and I totally agree with that. So, the first time we went, we had fun. Like, honey, like, it was nothing I ever seen before. We got on a Delta plane that had 3 like sections. Like, I didn't even know a plane could be that big. I thought that was just like TV stuff, y'all. I'm just like, oh my God, this plane is so freaking huge. And I'm just like, okay, like this is the life. So we get there, whatever. It's a not a hotel, I'm sorry. It's a limousine waiting for us. And I'm just like, this ours? So it was me, my cousin who moved there, basically moved there with me, but before me. My cousin who we were staying with, the dude who paid for us, which was her dude, 2 of his friends who had cash. One was built like Mr. Incredible, and he kept trying to hit on me, and I'm just like, no thanks. And then he had another one who owned a towing company, and he ended up on Real Housewives of Atlanta. It was so weird knowing that I knew him. I'm just like, dude, like, I legit used to be hanging around you. I don't know, it was so weird. But anyways, and then the dude who's built like Mr. Incredible had a woman with him. So I'm just like, how is you trying to talk to me and you didn't bring a whole lady on a trip with you? Like, what do you think this is? Like, no thanks. And you ugly anyways. He had money, but he was ugly, and he was mad disrespectful to the girl who he came with. Like, he was just dogging her when we went out to eat. She wasn't with us, but he was just dogging her. I'm like, you think I'm finna talk to you and you doing her like that? Like, no thanks. Keep it pushing. But anyways, so we like went to pool parties. We stayed in the Aria. When we got there, it was like chocolate covered strawberries, all types of wine and liquor and pop and donuts. It was just a whole bunch of stuff that I'd never seen at a hotel. I'm like, wait a minute, is this us? Like, we can eat this for? We got to the hotel, mad pretty, yo. Like, the view was like gorgeous. I just never seen anything like it. So it was the Floyd Mayweather fight. It was 2011, and it was the Floyd Mayweather fight. Like, that weekend or week of the Floyd Mayweather fight. That's when we went. So we had fun, like going to pool parties. We was turning up like off 4 pitchers of frozen margaritas. We was playing chicken. When you get on, or is it called chicken? I don't know. When you get on dudes' necks and like you pushing the girls off, you trying to push them off in the pool. We was drunk doing that. Like, and then her dude had ended up like renting out one of those things, Carabanas or whatever. I don't know what they call it, something like that. So after we got drunk, we didn't even notice that he had came. So we went there, and it was like this dude. I don't know if he was a football player or basketball player, but I had him feeling some type of way because he was like, "You know who I am?" I guess he was finna try to hit on me. I don't know. And then I was like, "No." He like, "You don't know who I am?" I'm like, "Nah, bro, like, I don't know who you are. I'm sorry that you feel it." He like, "Okay, well, never mind then, never mind." I'm like, never mind. Like, I'm sorry that I don't know who you are. I'm very, very sorry. So that was that. We went out to eat. Y'all, when I say we met some more people there, we went out to eat. When I say the bill was like $500 and a dude paid for it, all of us, I was like, what the? I want to be around this type of stuff. Like, that's the type of stuff I love. Like, it was just so amazing seeing that type of stuff. Like, they was really out here just getting money. Like, black people, African Americans getting that bread. I didn't even know what the man did, but his wife was with us too. She was acting all bougie though. She probably like, these young hoes, they probably using them for their money. I don't know, but that, she ain't say that, but that's how she was looking at us. And I'm just like, I'm just here for the free stuff, okay? So my cousin's dude who owned the limousine service is best friends with Michael Jordan. I cannot make this up. I cannot lie. I would never do that. I don't know if they best friends like right now as in 2016, but they were good friends back then. Like, they talk, all that. I never got to meet him, but my cousin did. But she said he was stuck up and like really like bougie type. And I'm like, well, I don't want to meet him. No thanks. But we all at the table, and the guy was like, "Is Jordan coming out?" And he like, nah, he ain't coming out this weekend. Nope. I talked to him, but he ain't coming out. I'm like, they talking about Michael Jordan, the legend, and I'm sitting at the round table with him. Like, do y'all know I felt some type of way? I thought I was somebody. Okay, I had to stop recording and get my 2-year-old in check because she bad. But I forgot where I left off. I think I was like, we were sitting at the round table or whatever, and they were asking about Jordan, and I'm just like, Michael Jordan? Like, I thought my cousin was lying, but she must be serious about him knowing him and them being good friends or whatever. So that was that. We, I mentioned the pool parties or whatever. What else did we do? We went out to the clubs or whatever. And then I actually can't. Okay, so now my daughter's father just called. But anyways, I really can't remember. This was like the most epic part of the trips. Okay, first of all, I went twice within 2 weeks. I don't know if I mentioned that already because this video is gonna be all over the place. I'm so sorry because I've never did a story time, and it was like 5 years ago, so I'm trying to figure out, like, did this happen the first time or did this happen the second time? Either way it go, the story is true, and these things happen, like, honest to God truth. So the second, I don't know if it was the first or second time, but we stayed in the Aria or whatever, and there was a club called Hayes inside the Aria. And I was walking past, at the time, I was like crazy over Big Sean. It was like, it's kind of like an obsession or whatever. And I was like, oh my God, like, he was here. I missed it. I don't even know why I would think, like, why would they have a sign out if it already happened? Y'all, oh my God, did y'all hear my stomach? I need to eat. Sorry. But I was like, oh my gosh, like, I missed it. And my older cousin who was staying with, she was like, Tier, that's today, idiot. I'm like, oh my God, what's today's day? Like, when I lived there, I wasn't keeping track of dates at all. Like, that's literally how much fun I was having. I didn't know what day it was, what date it was. I didn't care. I was just living the life. So I'm like, oh my God, like, I really want to go see him. So guess what? We went to go see him. at the time, okay, this happened the second time. It really wasn't, we just had fun the first time. The second time, okay, now let's get to the second time. The second time we went was like the next week. We had got back to Atlanta. We was telling my cousin's roommate, mind you, my cousin's roommate was like a user. Like, she'll be like, she wasn't from Georgia. She was just going to school there. I think she still stays there, but she was just going to school there. And she'll be like, can I use your cousins if my cousin was like out of town? Because she stayed going out of town like everywhere. Like, she was really about that life. Like, she was really just about that life. Like, she had niggas paying left and right for her to go here and there, like all out the country and everything. So she'll be out of town, and then her roommate will be like, well, I don't have any gas in my car. Can I use y'all cousin car? Because she knows she'll leave us the keys, and we'll like be out going to little places here and there. We really didn't know nobody, but we would just get out and just ride or go to like Atlantic Station. We'll go there or whatever. So she'll be like, her roommate will be like, can I borrow her car to go get my friend or my cousin from the airport because I don't have no gas in my car? What? Okay, put some gas in your car and go get your friend. That's not what this car is here for. It's here for her cousins to use if we got something to do. So I'm like, no. But anyways, we got back. We was telling her how much fun we had and how my older cousins, dude had paid for us to go. Mind you, we had met somebody there. It was like our last night there. We had met somebody. It was a dude and like a whole bunch of more people he was with. He was fat and bald head, so I wasn't giving them no play. Like, they started talking to him, my cousins, and I walked off. He was like, take my number. Like, y'all leaving tomorrow. I'll fly y'all back out here. We like, that's when my ears like zoomed in. I'm like, you said you'll do what? You'll fly us back? Okay. Like, seriously, like, I was just all here for the free stuff. I wasn't hoeing or nothing like that. I wasn't sleeping around with nobody. It was nothing like that. I was just like, hey, if it's free, I'm 18, I'm out here. I don't got nothing to do. I don't have to go to school, job. Like, I ain't had no job or nothing. I was just out there. So I'm like, okay. So we get back and we tell her like, yeah, this dude said, we telling the roommate like, this guy said he'll pay for us to come back. Why did we tell this girl that? Oh my God, ask him if I can come. Ask him, can he do 4 girls instead of 3? We're like, when did you come in on the plan? So anyways, long story short, he paid for the tickets. Okay, this was, I think I would label this trip as a trip from hell because we shouldn't have went, point blank period. I feel like we shouldn't have went. The only reason I went is because I didn't want to stay behind and be by myself in Atlanta. At first I was all gung-ho, but then like he kept playing about getting the tickets. So I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to go no more. It was like, well, we still gonna go. So I'm like, okay, well, I can't stay here by myself. I could, but I didn't. So I was just like, okay, well, I guess I will go. So let me tell y'all, strike 1, we got on a plane. When I say, no, actually that's strike 2 because strike 1 was him playing games, talking about he got the tickets and he didn't, and then he finally got the tickets. And my cousin's roommate was so pressed for us to go. Like, she was so irritating. I'm like, oh my God, like, let this girl go to Vegas for the first time because she is getting on my nerves, honey. Like, oh my God, it was horrible. Like, she was being real irritating about the situation. So strike 1 was him bullshit, and I was like, I don't even want to go no more, but I didn't want to stay in Atlanta by myself. Strike 2, y'all, we get on the plane, and when I say we went through the craziest turbulence, I was on there like, Lord Father God, I know we don't supposed to be doing this, but please, could you just please spare our life? Because I was really praying on that, shaking my leg like something was about to go down. I really thought that plane was about to go down. That's what I thought was going to go down. And I'm just like, oh my God, like, we shouldn't have not done this. We don't know this man from a can of paint. That's strike 2. We get there. He making vulgar, derogatory, like, remarks to all of us. Like, how is you trying to hit on all of us? What do you think this is? You think you finna sleep with all of us? Because, honey, child, boo. That is not finna go down. I ain't finna sleep with nobody. If that's what you thought this was, then peace out. I would take myself to a motel, hotel, Holiday Inn, and it be that, because that's just not how I personally rolled. Okay, so he was just like, oh, look at you in that dress. Mind you, at the time, I had just started talking to my daughter's father. We were friends, so I'm on the phone with him. Like, if something happened to me, I'm in Vegas. I don't know this man. We just did it because he said he would pay for us to get back out here. Like, he, okay, he got joint rooms, y'all. Like the door that connect two rooms together. That's what he did. I'm like, what do he think this is? Do he really think he finna be moseying in and out, back and forth through these rooms? Because that's not about to go down. So I'm on the phone with my child's father before he was my child's father. I'm like, you know what, like, I'm not feeling this. Like, it's just some weird stuff going on. He like, well, okay, like, I know where you at, but why would y'all do that in the first place? I'm like, just young and dumb. Like, it was free, and we was just like, okay, whatever. So that was that. He like, okay, so what y'all want to do? We like, well, we want to go ride the rides on top of the hotel. So we goes outside. Mind you, it's 4 of us plus him, which is 5, plus the driver, which is 6. So all of us tried to climb in the back of the taxi, and the taxi driver like, no, like, somebody got to get up here. We can't do that. That's illegal. I'm like, I'm not getting up there with him. The dude, I was like, I'm not getting up there with him. I don't know him. He creepy. He keeps saying nasty stuff to me. No thanks. So my middle cousin had to get in the front seat with him. She was so mad. Okay, I don't know if it's strike 3 or 4, because it's about 10 strikes. So we get in the car. He put his arm behind my cousin. And when he put his hand behind my cousin, he had on a wedding ring. I'm like, so not only is you trying to mess with all of us, or thinking you finna mess with all of us, you got a wife. Where is this lady at? Why is you in Vegas for so long? Like, do she not care? Like, do y'all have kids? What is going on with this situation? Like, it was very weird, and I did not like it at all. So he noticed that we just started, like, feeling funny towards him. So he like, well, I ain't gonna stay with y'all. Like, y'all, here go a couple dollars for y'all. He said a couple dollars. I'm like, a couple dollars? Like, nigga, you flew us out here. Where the money at? Because I ain't paying for nothing. I only had a couple hundred on me. So I'm like, I'm not paying for nothing. So he gave up the money. We goes on top of the roller coasters, and we ride him or whatever. So we get back to the hotel, and y'all, I was like, he was so creepy. The dude was so creepy that I had my cousins guarding the door that connected our rooms while I'm in the bathroom with the door shut, taking a shower until I got done, because that's how weirded out I felt about this man, y'all. Like, it wasn't right. Like, he just had a weird rapist type vibe, and I'm just like, okay, like, we gotta ditch this dude. So I think we went to a club. It was in another hotel. I can't remember the hotel or the club name. Went to the club. It was the night that Jay-Z was gonna be there. And it was mind y'all, it's a 4-hour difference between Georgia and Nevada. And so I'm like, okay, I'm tired. I'm drunk. Well, I was tipsy. I wasn't even really drunk. Y'all, I done walked down the steps, fell down them. I'm like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. Everybody looking at me, like the guard or security guard was like, are you okay? I'm like, yes, I'm fine. I hopped up because I was 18 years old. I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want y'all accident my fine. I don't want to go to jail, period. I hopped up quick, like, okay, yeah, I'm fine. Nothing's wrong. I don't think my knee was scraped up or nothing like that. I just fell real quick. I hopped up quick, y'all. I was like, did anybody see that? Of course the security guard did, because he was standing at the end of the steps. But we end up leaving my older cousin behind, who we was staying with. So me, my middle cousin, and her roommate, my oldest cousin roommate, we went back to the room or whatever. The man wasn't there in his room. I was like, oh my God, thank you, Jesus. Thank the Lord. So we got to walk in the strip. Mind you, we left the roommate, and she was crying. She was drunk, crying, like, why are you guys leaving me? Why didn't you ask? We like, all you gotta do is just get your ass up and come on. Like, what do you mean? So long, she stayed there, and me and my cousin, who moved to Georgia together, we was walking the strip or whatever. We come back, my cousin just crying and just, I'm like, girl, what is wrong with you? She like, he tried to sleep with me, and he got mad because I didn't want to sleep with him, and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh, nah. In my head, y'all, this is so shady. In my head, I was thinking, better you than me, because, honey, I wasn't finna get down for the cause at all. So the next morning, we like, oh my God, we gotta deal with this again. Y'all, why he catch an attitude and checked out the hotel? I'm like, yes, like, we threw a party. Like, we didn't call him, ask him where he was at or nothing, because we didn't care. That's how creepy this dude was. I'm like, okay, you mad because you didn't get the cat? Like, now you gone. Thank you. So he just did. We actually never heard from him after that. And I was like, okay, y'all, well, we need to call about these tickets because I feel like he gonna try to cancel our flights because we start acting shady towards him or whatever. Mind you, we didn't even know him, so I guess he took us for some type of hoes. I don't know. So that was that. We walking the strip, y'all. My favorite part is when I seen Big Sean. So we were in Club Hayes. We seen that he was we seen where his VIP was at. So I'm like, okay, we got to get close. Like, I love Big Sean. So yes, I wasn't even being thirsty. I really wanted to meet him. That's how it was. Not like meet him, like trying to sleep with him type. I just wanted to meet him. So we seen this dude. He was like, you want to come to our VIP? Mind y'all, it was the dude from Jodeci. The one who got all them piercings now and act kind of crazy. It was him. It was like this short dude. I guess he was like kind of like an up and coming artist. And it was like a couple girls. So they VIP was right here, and then Big Sean's was like on top of theirs, like kind of like right here, so we can look up at him. And so I'm standing right there trying to be cute, low key, really want him to see me. So I'm trying to be cute, dancing and stuff. And he looked down, and I'm like, we caught eye contact, and I'm like, oh my god, like what the fuck am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to do? Like I want no young thought, so I ain't know how to act. I'm just like, hi. He like, hi. I'm like. So my cousin like, we want to come up there. He like, don't tell me. We like, who the fuck we supposed to do? Like at first I kind of felt like he was playing us, but he was like, don't tell me. So I don't know. It was if it was his friend. I don't know who the dude was. He like, y'all want to come up here? Okay, come on. So we basically used the dude from Jodeci VIP to get to Big Sean's VIP. So we go up there. So first time we was so salty the first time we tried to get in his VIP because it was like 4 VIPs in one. So it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, but it was only one entrance or whatever. So it was the guard blocking us. We like, he said we can get in, like him right there. He like, nope. I'm like, okay, you big fat fuck. I really was thinking that in my head because I was so mad. Like, you better let us in. So we go back down to Jodeci's little area or whatever, and we're like, he won't let us up. He like, what? He like, okay, so come back up. Oh my god, we was running around like a chicken with our head cut off. Mind you, my middle cousin really didn't drink that much, so when she drunk, she was just so extra and just doing the most. So she just running around like a madman with the little light up things that go around your neck. She had that on her head running around the club, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, if she don't calm down before we get in this VIP. So he like, yo, like let them in. We get in. Oh my god, I was so freaking happy, y'all. Like I'm really in VIP with Big Sean. Like, what is life at 18 years old? I wasn't 18 to them. I was really 18, but they thought I was like 20 something because I was in the club. So I'm like, oh my god, like we getting drunk off his liquor, toasted. I was so toe up. Like, so my oldest cousin who we were living with, she went over there and talked to him like, yeah, we from Flint, like, because y'all know he from Detroit, whatever. She's like, we from Flint, Michigan. He like, oh, for real, like, that's what's up. Mind you, I just wanted to be in his, I wanted to see him personally, say hi. I got a picture with him and everything. Like, I actually got a picture with him twice because I seen him in Atlanta too, kind of like back to back. It was like within the same few weeks. So I got a picture with him or whatever. That's basically all I wanted because it was like all the thoughts was on him, like surrounding him. They were so ugly. I was like, okay. Like, I'm not the groupie type, so I was just getting drunk off his liquor. After that, we seen the dudes from Jodeci. Well, one of the dudes from Jodeci and the dude he was with. So they're like, y'all want to come back to our hotel? I'm like, oh my god, here we go again. My older cousin was like, I ain't going. I'm like, okay. So then the roommate and my middle cousin was like, well, yeah, y'all want to go? Like, they like, we got weed and da-da-da-da. Mind you, I didn't smoke. My middle cousin didn't smoke, but the roommate smoked. And my cousin was like, yeah, I want to smoke some weed. I'm like, you don't even smoke. What you mean? No, I didn't even say nothing. I was just like, okay. So I'm like, well, I got to go get out these hills first before I come to y'all hotel or whatever. My cousin like, okay, well, I'm like, is you coming? She like, well, I'll go with them and y'all just hurry up back. I'm like, no. I'm like, you don't even know them. Like, what do you mean? She like, no, I'll be fine. Like, just hurry up and come back. Y'all, we get to the place. We get to our hotel. She calling. No sooner than we split up. They got there to the hotel quick and was smoking and drinking, whatever they was doing. Oh my god, you're trying to rape me and blah blah. I'm like, wait. He's trying to what? rape you. So me and the roommate had to rush over there, get a cab and everything. We couldn't even walk because we were gonna walk, but we couldn't walk because we was trying to hurry up and get to her. We get to her. She's at first she was sitting in the hallway. She told me she was sitting outside in the hallway, outside their room, waiting for us. She like, he tried to rape me and da da da. I'm just like, oh my god. I'm like, first of all, we underage, so you need to bring it down 5 notches, not just 1, 5 notches before we end up in jail. So I'm like, you need to calm down. Like, what the heck is going on? That's why I told you to stay with us until we all went back together. She like, well, I don't know. She just kept saying he was trying to rape her. I'm like, what the hell? So we get to the hotel. Why is she running around the hotel with no shoes on? I'm like, is this a movie? Like, I really mad thought I was in a movie. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, so security like, is she okay? Like, are y'all okay? I'm like, oh my god, we absolutely fine, sir. I hurried up and said that because I'm like, I'm not finna go to jail for nobody, not for you, nobody. So the dude was like, oh my god, like, calm down. The dude she was accusing had came down too. She was like, calm down, like, I did not try to rape her. Like, I don't know, what is she talking about? And like, you know, honest to God truth, I did not try to rape you. And they just talking back and forth. And she like, I don't know. I'm like, did you smoke? She like, yeah. I'm like, they was from Cali, so I heard, I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard Cali weed is like some other stuff like it. I know regular weed have some of my cousins and family members like see and stuff, so I know some Cali weed. I think she was just hallucinating. I don't know, but I'm like, what the heck? This girl is really running around. It's funny now, but it wasn't funny then. I'm like, she really running around the hotel with no shoes on, like a mad woman, like somebody really tried to rape her. So, y'all, why we end up going back in the hotel? I'm like, if you tried to rape her, then I will hurt you. Like, I don't care. We will jump you. Like, we was mad going off on him. And then she like, well, you didn't try. Like, da, 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 da. I'm just like, what the heck is going on here? Like, it was just weird. All around weird. The whole trip was weird. And I was like, never again will I try to go back because something was free if I don't know the person. Because it was just like a trip from hell. I don't know. And then the Jodeci dude was just so weird. He was so creepy. And I'm like, did you used to act like this back in the day? Like, why'd you acting like this? Why do you got dermals in your face? Why is you weird? Like, I don't know. He had dermals and tattoos on his face. And I was just like, I don't remember the dude from Jodeci looking like this or acting like this. But anyways, I kind of feel like he went like a little crazy. You know, that Holly weird stuff. Anyways, so we really, like, we so stupid. We end up going back in there and they smoked some more. I didn't smoke, but the roommate smoked some more. And I was just in the bathroom taking selfies. But that was basically it. That was a trip from hell, though. Like, I'm probably forgetting some stuff. But that was a trip from hell. Like, the dude disappeared. The dude who originally paid for us to get there, he disappeared and we never talked to him again. I don't know. Still to this day, I'll be like, why did we do that? I always call my cousin like, what were we thinking? Like, what were you thinking? I don't know. It was mad crazy. But I know this was all over the place, okay? But all of this stuff happened within 2 weeks. Just know that. But I hope you guys enjoyed my story time, my first story time. I'm going to get it together. Next time I'm going to write my notes down for my story time so I can go in order, literally. And please stay tuned for more tutorials and reviews and story times and all of that. Thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Toodles.